turn it up in my headphones. Is the track right? You know, I never liked the Eminem. You know, I'm not hating on him or nothing. But I'm a black guy, and I like rock and roll. You know the criticism I get, you know? And he's a white guy, and he likes rap. You know, nothing against white people, I'm not prejudiced or anything, but get in your fucking class of music, you evil rapping motherfucker. Nah, I'm just saying. If I had a chance to feature with y'all, would though. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Be like us. Why they? Cause they always try to be like us. Can't be like us. Be like us. They can't be like us. No, nothing against Eminem or nothing, you know. But you can't be like us. Just like I try rock and roll every day. And I can't be like you. You know what I'm saying? But I tried. Be like us. Why they? Cause they always try to be like us. Can't be like us. Be like us. Why they? Cause they always try to be like us. Can't be like us. That's why in the background I switch it up. In the background I switch it up. Man, do you know how much pain we felt? No. Well, I didn't feel no pain. But just looking at biographies, you know, they forced us to look at this black history. Man, you kind of messed up my mind. Be like them now, being like me just fine. But if that time came back, be like them. Now I'm a hot, that's a fact. Yeah. You never know what's the both sides of each story, man. That's why I say I had to switch it up again. You know, got nothing against Dr. Dre. You know, he did his thing ever since, you know, they first came out. But this Eminem cat, you know, 50 smashed him. But I never had to ask them. I said if I seen him in the streets, I'll walk past them. I'm not a fan. And I say it again. You always talking about what you'll do that's evil and you ain't devil worshiping. Why you setting these bad influences for these kids? Nine inch nails through your eyelids. Come on, bro. Come on. And you know, you Slim Shady. You had my mama on that shit. You know, you jam. You know, I give you your props. But your choice of words, they were subliminal messages. You know, I watched, you know, suicide and crime rise. Man, I say especially amongst them people that didn't have role models, so they did, and the influence that they had to stay alive. Music was the influence. I guess that's why half of them kids is truant. Remember the 90s, you get stumped to death. And I don't know. I ain't heard that in too many raps. But I don't know why they always try to be like us, you know? Be yourself. And if you can't be yourself, then don't be nobody else. Because that person might not be, you know, they self either. And then people lose the concept of being they self. Be like us. Why? Because they always try to be like us. Can't be like us. Be like us. Why? Because they always try to be like us. Can't be like us. That's why in the background I switch it up. You know, having a conversation at the same time. You know, I'm recording this. Give you a concept of thinking. I like orchestra and symphony music. That's my favorite. You know, no subliminal thoughts, just rhythms and style and form mentally. And when you get these instrumentals and you hear people rapping, you never know what they rapping about. It's in your subconscious mind. I heard a song one time and I was so high that I felt like I was about to die. It made me go and commit a crime trying to stay alive. Yep, I think it was a drive-by, but only me and God knows, you know. That's why I go to church. I pay my respects, you gotta, God see you everywhere you go, so, it ain't like you gotta hide nothing from him. But I just be myself. I don't let people judge me. I say what I feel like God put in my heart. And I live for how I'm supposed to survive on earth. Even if it tell you be not having God in your eyes, but I got God and I keep him aside. If I tell you I don't love the Lord, it's a lie. Yeah. I say because if you offer me this world, I deny. I say I just didn't want to see the fire, but I know I am because of the things I had to do the past time, and what you have to do to stay alive sometimes in the midst of violence. In your heart you don't want to do these things, and in your mind you don't want to do these things, but you fear death so much that you just do whatever you can to stay alive. Stay alive and don't die. And that's why I try to be like me. Be like us. Why? Because they always try to be like us. They can't be like us. Be like us. Why? Because they always try to be like us. They can't be like us. That's why in the background I switch it up. And at the same time, you heard me rap and you got a decent conversation. So I guess just be yourself and pray for the world, and everything in the world. I wish you and yours a blessed life. Be like us. Why? Because they always try to be like us. Can't be like us. Be like us. Why? Because they always try to be like us. Can't be like us. That's why in the background I switch it up. I rap about the darkness and the light. I put myself in the frame of a person that lives in the darkness in his thinking and mentality and his words. And I live in the light. So, you might hear me speaking in two persons, where I might be a person in the light looking at a person in the darkness, or I might be a person in the darkness trying to find the light. That's what my music is based on. So, I don't know. Be like you. Come on.